What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. We have Jess on today, and Jess has been running a social experiment on her Instagram for the last 12 to 18 months, trying to move her engagement from away from males and towards females. In the last little bit, she's managed to balance that out at 85% female engagement and obviously drive that down to 15% male. So we're going to go through what she's thought about, what strategies she's put in place, some considerations about content, even things like posture and how you're taking your photos and how you're showing up online, what language to use and what not to use, and her lessons over that time. And then we're going to jump into the success of Jess's business in the last 12 weeks in particular. Going at a client a week right now, absolutely crushing, and what we needed to do to go from a little bit of a slump to get back to that, especially in a market right now where I know a lot of people are experiencing what used to work isn't working anymore. So if you're a return listener, just hit the follow button right now if you haven't already. We'd really appreciate that. Throughout the episode, we'd love some comments, some feedback. Basement dwellers, as always, when Jess is on, we don't need your comments. Thanks. Find something better to fucking do with your life, or go to stcfit.com and apply for online coaching. We'll get you in the gym. We'll get some wins happening in your life so you don't have to comment on people's Instagram. Enjoy the episode. If you do want some help with us, from us for your business, jump onto the website and go to Standout PT, submit an inquiry. I'll jump on a call with you and we'll do a planning call. I'm going to identify what the biggest problem in your business is right now, and I'm going to solve it live on the call. And if I do a good job, I'm going to try and sell you our program. But if I don't do a good job, I won't be allowed to. So I have to earn that right with you. So you got nothing to lose, really. For now, enjoy the episode. We'll see you next time. It's not another spider on the plant there, is it?
Ben? Fuck you.
I didn't even look up, Jess.
Ben, I didn't know that. I was looking at my phone.
Baiting you. Why? Why? I don't understand people that are afraid of spiders.
I can't justify arachnophobia. I'm scared of them, so I've already started teaching Parker that he's the one to kill them and take them outside.
Yep.
Kill them or take them outside.
Just take them outside. You have to kill them. They're an important part of the ecosystem. Do you like mosquitoes?
No, who likes mosquitoes?
Then let the fucking spiders live. So I hate mosquitoes way more than I hate spiders. So let the spider live.
My hair is touching my skin in a way that's making me very uncomfortable.
That's funny. It's just one thing that I don't get. I've always been like, it's a spider. It's fine.
All right, context, guys. There is by the way, I didn't know we were live for the start of that, so lucky I didn't say anything too harsh. But there is...
So you didn't see me not look up, didn't realise that Tam had hit record, and I just set you up the whole time.
Was it recording?
Yeah.
Heck.
Heck.
My real personality. I wasn't fucking looking at you, Ben. Hi, guys. Welcome to Beyond the Gym Floor.
Yeah, this is the professional podcast.
There's a vent. There's a cover over the heating vents in the ceiling, or the aircon vents. And last time I was here, I had noticed that there was a spider that was kind of in a ball, and in a ball it was larger than a 50-cent piece. So to me, that's a big spider.
It's a pretty big spider.
That's a big spider. Thank you so much.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Fuck. I've got the heebie-jeebies now, and I can just feel spiders everywhere. And anyway, I said, you're probably going to want to get rid of that. And Tam assured me that it's dead. I didn't fully believe him, but that's fine. I just didn't walk directly underneath it, and I was hyper aware of it today. Anyway, Michael went to tap it just to, get a vibe. And anyway, it opened up and it's alive. It just hasn't moved. It's been incognito mode.
Do you reckon
for
it
a
goes
while.
up into the vent to eat? Yeah. Well, I need daily updates.
Well, Tam said, yeah, it's moved a little bit, but it's probably just from the vents, just the air.
It's been pretty windy.
So even every other week we'll get like little flying bugs that fall out of the vent that have died in there, obviously.
Yeah.
So there's food in there.
It's probably just getting force fed. It doesn't even have to crawl
it's like
up.
drip
It just
fed.
lives there and gets food. Fuck, what a dream.
Anyway, the whole thing is it's alive and it's big
It was
and it's
cold though.
Yeah, it would be.
maybe that's
the wind.
why it's curled up in a little ball. Maybe it needs a jacket. Get it a jacket like the dogs if it's your third pet.
He's just a little guy that's cold, Jess.
Yeah, needs a name, and I need daily updates.
I think I'm alright without the daily updates, but please let me know if he's been active before I enter the room.
I kept a huntsman like I reckon that size. Called him Charles for like 6 months. But then there was lots of other bugs, and we had to bug bomb the house.
Nice.
Yeah, so Charles died.
Rest in peace, Charles. We got any name suggestions for this guy or girl?
I hope it's not a girl because then potentially she could lay eggs. And
Yeah, look, that's where I draw the line.
do spiders have... They've obviously got genders. How do they procreate?
I don't know. They could be like fish. Where they're just both all the time.
I don't know enough.
No, I don't think so, because I think like the female redbacks are the biggest ones, right?
There's clear
Can we change the subject? I can't sit here. I'm sweating. My heart rate
We went to the museum the other week, and I can't fucking believe how terrified everyone is of redbacks.
97 beats per minute, by the way.
And like, they just don't kill people ever.
They just look scary.
They hurt.
If you don't know what it
if
is.
they bite you, apparently they really hurt.
Yeah. But they don't find you and bite you.
Yeah, but they're like the death rate's so low, it's insane.
Mm.
They're not that dangerous.
Just hurts.
Have you had a bad spider bite? Is that why you're afraid of them? You just don't like to
No.
look at them.
No,
Too many eyes, too many legs.
yeah.
It's like people who are scared of
I wonder how
snakes
many-
and stuff.
I wonder how many people have turned off.
It's just the...
I'm not scared of snakes. I'm
No,
not
no.
scared of other
So
insects.
it's like that where it's just ingrained human behavior. So some people have something more than other people.
So it's my understanding that the only two fears that you are born with are heights and snakes. So you're scared of spiders, but not snakes.
No, I'm not scared of snakes. In fact, when I went shooting, the first time I went shooting, you have to lay down for the rifles until you can like graduate and whatever. And the first time I went, I was laying down and they were like, "Hey, you guys just have to get up and move out the way. There's a brown snake."
I love that.
And I was like, "Okay, cool." But I've also gone skydiving a couple times, so I'm not scared of heights. I'm not scared of snakes. I actually don't know if I'm scared of anything else other than spiders.
And
Yeah.
I'm just poking you about it. What a dick.
I'm going to find what you're scared of.
That's pretty funny
and
though.
I'm not starting that war because getting me back with spiders is way easier than anything.
Would it help
Yeah.
if we named him Steve?
I like Steve.
Only because I remembered like that last reel I edited of you. Like walk up, talk to Steve, and let him pull down. Steve sounds like a nice guy.
What was the black and blue name?
Oh my god.
Rick.
Rick.
Rick's even better.
Fucking
Rick,
Rick in every gym.
The quintessential Rick.
Smells like deep heat and wears black and blue. We love you, Rick.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Rick from my gym for ages now that I think of it. I hope he's okay.
There's
Hopefully he's just moved this session by an hour.
there's one Rick except he's definitely like Russian or Ukrainian or something.
Yeah. So it's Rick.
So
Rick.
He's probably
Oh.
Vic.
Vic. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Victor for sure.
Mad.
Yeah. Vic, the Balkan Rick.
Jesus.
This is not barbells and banter. Happy fucking Monday, guys. But yeah, there's one. And
Stereotyping's the best.
but they're stereotypes for a reason.
It's so fun.
Okay, I'll drop that now.
All right, so the spider's name's Steve, and we will update you next week on how Steve is going.
I'll tune into the podcast to listen.
We'll film it live. Like we'll take the Facebook live camera out there. Make sure give you an update of what's going on.
Just film it, give him a bit of a poke. Yep, still alive.
Perfect.
Did it move? Yes. Fuck, just make sure he's eating, Tim. I just need a...
He's been alive for like 1 or 2 months. He must be.
He's been in there for that long.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Because we put these covers on like when it gets cold and the wind starts blowing through it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I just didn't realise that he's been in there that long.
yeah.
All right, we better talk about some other stuff. But I'm pretty excited about the spider. to be
Good
honest.
on Steve.
STC's got its first pet.
It's a new mascot or something.
Oh my god.
All right, today we're talking about you, Jessica.
My favourite subject.
You're like...
Just that sentence and full name.
You're a guest more than a co-host this time around.
Hell yeah.
Case study. Because I think what's happened with your social media over the last 12 months has been very interesting. And I think your performance, because I have your business tracker up, over the last 12 weeks has been really interesting as well. So I just want to unpack all of it.
Yes.
So I believe about a year ago, you made a decision to try to get as many interactions, minimize the amount of interactions from men as much as possible, and maximize the interactions from women as much as possible.
Yes.
But still kind of do the girl bro gym thing.
Yeah. Did you say I changed my bio?
What is it now?
I still kept the same, because you know how we couldn't find a gym bro, but that's a girl. So I still kept the same thing, but then I added, so I help gym girls get jacked, strong, and hot in 16 weeks without complicated bullshit. And then a quote. You're like if a gym bro was a girl underneath it.
Yeah, I like it.
And then it's
I like
got
it.
like work with me or whatever. But
Yep.
I was like, you know what? That quote, straight from your mouth. And it's like, that summarizes the audience. So
Yeah.
I couldn't give my target audience or myself a title.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, you're like if a gym bro was a girl. And I'm like, why don't I just write that? Because
Just use that.
I
right
thought
in
you
front
would
of
like it, actually.
I did.
It puts enough.
Mm.
That's it.
I like that a lot.
It summarizes me
It's
in a
very
nutshell.
high quality niching that most people miss. Most people think that a niche is like 35 years old and they're a parent and they need to lose this much weight. And then it's like how you think,
Yeah.
how your niche needs to be, how the person thinks, their core values, their perceptions of the world, the problems that they have, the feelings that they have, all of that shit. And I have been trying a lot this week with that conversation to just try and pull that out of people.
Yeah.
And just like getting so much feedback, and this is going to tie into, I know I've already asked you a question, but the following questions of like, why, yes, Instagram is getting harder, but why everyone in our community is still winning.
Yeah.
It's because they're able to do that.
Yep.
So, yeah, tell us the story. What was the motivator behind it? Why were you like, okay, I want to change the direction of my socials? What was how conscious was it? How deliberate was it? And how did you execute it?
Yeah, I think it was in the process of, I'll talk about the forbidden time of us opening a facility. It was around then. So if I look at that, so it was after, I feel like it was about 18 months ago where it was like, cool, this niche is women that are in their 30s to 50s, whatnot. My online coaching niche is women that are probably the demographic below that, the 20s to 40s, so to say. Like, that's a big generalization. But I think that once you learn, particularly as a woman, interaction on social media is easy. I can I'm someone that is quite proud of my body. I can post a photo, a Belfie, and it's going to pop off. Wasn't growing my business, obviously.
Yeah.
And it was, I think it was like a very big general life time as well. So I guess life and business come together when you're a business owner, especially. And it was decentering men in general.
Yeah.
And then looking at my social media and being like, okay, does what I post only attract the people that I want to work with? Because my friends are going to follow me regardless of what I'm posting.
Yeah.
Those people from high school that have followed me for 15 years now, they're still going to follow me. My Instagram isn't a log of my life, and you and I had such a cool conversation about that last week, just about how much what we post about our lives has changed and the detail of what we give online. And I rewired my brain to see Instagram as not an extension of me, but a business page.
Yeah.
A business page that I was the face of. And that switch, I think having the gym's Instagram helped me switch that, because it wasn't about me, it was about the gym.
Yeah.
That helped switch something in my brain. And it was like, okay, I don't want to appear to the male gaze.
Yep.
I'm not here for I get nothing out of a man thinking I look good in a photo. You're not paying me. Like, the only link in my bio that I'm going to get money from is a coaching application, and you're not filling that out.
Yep.
So that was like cool. Everything that I post, from the angles that I post to the way that I word, it could be the exact same sentence, but I would change 2 words to make it only appeal to women. Posting unhinged shit like shooting my tampon out in exercise or whatever it is, it's like every little thing is like, I need to move away.
Yeah.
Because if there's just a general guy lingering that's not in the industry, that's not going to, benefit in any way, I don't need you there. In fact, you push me to the male algorithm.
Yeah.
Which I get hate comments on for Learn anyway. So I don't want to be there. So it was all this like big life thing all coming together.
Basement dwellers,
the incels. Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. Like my Instagram is a business that I am the face of. It is not me. And that was kind of where the careful curation, the very deliberate curation began. Yeah.
So what did you have to do? Sorry, I wasn't being rude. I was just looking up. We're talking about Modern Wisdom on the other pod. There is one episode that I found really interesting. Her name is Freya.
Yes.
India?
Yep.
I don't know if we spoke about it, maybe?
We've definitely spoken about. She's done a couple with him.
Yeah. I think her first one was better, but this one was also good. And she was what I found really interesting in that episode was her talking about like the puppy filter. And like making your eyes bigger and making you look younger, and you had the phone above your head, and it's just like the pout and all the stuff that just like was weirdly normalized with filters and stuff. And then you obviously have this reoccurring loop of like engagement. When I show up this way, whether it's male or female, I get rewarded for showing up this way, but I don't think the awareness of the signaling is there.
Yeah, and I think that I've always been quite aware of that and never took the, oh yes, men are liking it, so I'm going to post it. But more women like it as well.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, those women weren't signing up either, right? So it's like there's no benefit from it. I listened to a really good podcast. This lady called it Instagram face.
Mm.
So it's like if you look at what the trends are in terms of what is attractive right now, it's Instagram face. It's the fox eye. So to a man, that it's like the women that their face, kind of like facelift vibes, where your eyes are bigger and more tilted upward a little bit. Tends to be smaller nose, bigger lips, bigger eyes, and things like that. And I think it's been interesting. Like I am a fan of injectables, but I've also moved away from shit like that as well. So it's just been like everything's kind of changed over the years, and that could just be me being 31, could be a lot of things, but I think my awareness of this stuff has really elevated that.
Yeah, so I think where I'm coming at this, and I want to come at this episode with, we have a pretty high percentage of standout PT coach trainers that are female. And the number one problem to solve with their content is like when they're trying to, the most effective funnel right now to get new clients is get new followers, DM them and sign them.
Yep.
So then it's like, hey, you got 20 followers last week. You only messaged 5 of them. Were the other 15 just creepy dudes?
Yep.
And it's like, yes. Like, okay, well, how the fuck do we stop that happening?
So
I think, sorry to keep going, I think most people, because of that programming, let's say, call it a positive feedback loop that you're unaware of.
Yep.
Because women do like it more as well.
Yeah.
So I don't think, I would say 99% of people who show up that way, phone up, powdered lips, deliberate doe eyes, that whole vibe for a selfie.
Yeah.
I don't think they're sitting there going like, this is going to get so many men.
No, I think
It's, I look cute and I want to post it. And then it's like, oh, I fucking just never get left alone.
Yeah, that was so to address the phone angle, this is something that I found fascinating and I deliberately do now as well. So if you think, so to like paint the picture for people, if you think you're taking a photo and you have the phone above you and you're looking up to it, the psychological perception receiving that is that person is below me, like physically.
It's
so
submission.
you're looking up, it's very submissive. And there's a completely different perspective from when the phone is beneath you and you're looking down towards it. You can still make a cutesy face or whatever you want to do, but it's perceived differently. And I do fun social experiments all the time on Instagram, like the time that I only posted in baggy stuff for 6 months straight.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's so much fun to see how it works out. But I think a couple of weeks ago, 3-4 weeks ago, did that angle of a selfie because it looked better in the lighting. And it was fucking men.
Yeah.
It was men, and I was like, yuck. Like, it's when you are getting all of the male followers, you're not doing something wrong if you are a female with a coaching business and only want the females. It's just going to fuck your analytics, right? Yeah. So, like, it's fucking your analytics up. So if you've got just a personal profile, which you wouldn't be listening to this, different story. But I think in terms of, like, when you're posting belfies, how you're posting them, the context that you're using them.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't post them. Like, that's the other thing. Like, it's not don't post them. It's how they're used.
Yeah. So I think staying on the image thing first.
Yeah.
So if we're using a strategy where follow is the number one metric to get new business.
Yeah.
The advice I'm giving is, one, you need to have yourself being approachable in your profile picture. Your face, ideally smiling, that's probably going to be the best hit. And then you want that in your content as well. Like your pinned post, you want it to be approachable for the girls and like your community and like that vibe. I need to feel safe and like you're approachable and all of that kind of stuff. You can still have hard edge stuff and show that you train hard and that you're impressive and all of that, but you need to have that approachable element, especially in the female market. The two things that seem to be the biggest impactors is deep eye contact. So if you're doing a selfie, like not deep look into the lens, because that's invitation as well. That means you're inviting me into your world, is the psychological response to that. So the deep eye contact, and then obviously the above the head thing. So if you can just bring your camera to eye level and not look directly at the lens, that'll actually make a difference of the level of male interaction you get. Which is fucking crazy.
It's so fucked. It sounds like we're being so... It sounds so conservative of me.
Yeah.
It sounds, and like, if you know anything about me, absolutely not down that path typically. Everyone's a range. But like, it sounds so conservative. And if I had, like, when I heard it for the first time, I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But it's social experiment. Like, there's psychology that you can't deny. And then my stack of proof is 18 months of, altering it. It fucking works. Like, it fucking works.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's not even like... You could put a selfie of you like this.
Yeah.
And a selfie of you straight on. And then get 10 men to evaluate each one separately of score of attractiveness. And the score of the overhead one will get a higher score of attractiveness.
Yep.
And then you'll show them the other one and ask them why, and they won't know. So it's not even like... It's not like a dude looks at it and he's like, oh, she's submissive.
Yeah, no, like, that wouldn't be... That's not the thought at all.
She's making eye contact with me.
Yeah.
That's not what happens.
No.
It's just a fucking... Something happens in the back of your lizard brain.
I need Tam for this reference. Lizard. You wouldn't know what that is.
Nah,
no, never mind. Don't worry.
I'm sure someone listening laughed. So yeah, that's... I find that really interesting.
Yes.
And then it's just about... We don't need to go into like you said, it sounds very conservative.
No.
And it's not a liberal... It's not whether it's conservative or a liberal way of thinking, or women should be able to do and dress and do whatever the fuck they want. Like, yes, they should. But the reality is, if you want to build a business and you don't want to account full of men, there are steps you can take to not have that.
And I need like to double down on that. I did this when I was single. Like, let's just like, it's got nothing. It's so far from that. If I am going to be spending hours a week thinking about social media for the growth of my business and marketing, I want the effort that I am putting in to end up in sales. Yeah. Yes. And if I'm putting in that effort and it's something as little as the changing of my camera angle or only using my belfies for the front page of a carousel that is a campaign post, you know, it's not just for the sake of posting it. I'm using it to talk about glute growth or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Different. I want it to pay off in a way that's going to pay my bills.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be posting wondering why I'm not getting my niche follows.
And I don't think you're less you.
Absolutely not. I think that this is where I'm really grateful reels and stuff like that exist as well. Like I still, like, if I open up, I'm sure there is a photo of me with a belfie in the first 16 pages. Yeah. So in like the first 16, there's me smiling kind of posed in a crop and shorts. And then there's like a glute comparison shot as well.
Yeah.
I'm not less me. My reels are very like my personality. It's just the smallest little tweaks.
Yeah. So what else have you changed? Is it language?
Yes. So I will change a sentence to ensure that I'm speaking exactly to the woman that I want to speak to. Mm-hmm. So I think I used to say even things like, this is like, I guess like, I didn't realize it until sitting down and like thinking about it. But I used to say like ass and shit like that, like grow a bigger ass and stuff like that. Yes, that lands with females, but it also landed with more males.
Yeah.
So my niche, I talk more about being jacked or like a jacked upper body. And so that's like the way that I've done it. Yeah, I think it's just little tweaks like that. Has there been anything that you've noticed?
I think there's probably less of the like, how do I describe it? How you expect the gross tradie to talk about women. Women have a thing where they talk to each other like that. I think there's less of that.
Yes, I think that gets saved for the
group chats.
The group chats. I think the stories and what's on my grid are two different things as well. Like if I go a day without posting my face on my story, it's like missing persons unit. Yeah, missing person unit. Like, I'm more freely going to talk like that to my camera on my stories, but it's not your first impression of me on my page.
Yeah.
And if you click on any of my pages or you come across that, maybe in the comments when my girls are commenting like thirsty men, different stories there, like in the comment section, personality wise. But I talk to women wanting to feel hot in a way that's not sexualizing them. So
yeah.
I think that's like and there'd have to be specific examples for us to both think about. But I definitely think that's
shifted.
Yeah.
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 I think one of them is like speaking to a few coaches that are coming through this space is like showing up as impressive before hot.
Yeah.
So a filter for a lot of the people I've worked with are like, they're like, oh, I don't want to be that type of coach. I don't want the question of this, is there a spicy link here somewhere? Like, what the fuck's going on? But I want to show my body and I want to, like, I'm proud of it and, like, I just fucking deserve to. And other women want to see that and aspire to it and feel like that. And you talked about, like, keeping the lights on with your partner and all that kind of shit. Like, you're selling that feeling.
Yeah.
So you have to showcase it. But how do you showcase it in a way that's not for the male gaze? So I like the filter of, like, is it impressive or is it just hot?
Yeah, and I think that if you do, like what I'd said before, like if you do have something that if you posted it alone, you'd be like, is that a thirst trap or is that me feeling like I'm just showing off my hard work?
Yeah.
Pair those photos or those videos with your campaign intelligent content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't use that for your standalone posts if that's not the outcome that you're wanting or you're finding that you're getting too many men. I'm not going to keep caveating that. You get what I mean now. But like in that sense, be impressive by showcasing your brain with your body in that post then.
Yeah.
I think because like don't not post it. Like, you're hot. Post it. You work so hard for your body. You have grown. You show up. You do the thing. Be impressive by what you say with how you look at the same time.
Yeah.
I think that's the easiest way to mitigate that.
Yeah. Like, I filter my content through that.
Yeah.
It's like I post myself topless 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah.
But every single time it's like, is this, and not that I think I'm impressive, am I trying to convey like impressive, or am I trying to convey tell me I'm pretty?
Yeah.
Because it's like I can lean back against the door and pull some V-line out and
Yeah.
like squint my eyes a little bit, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, now it's a thirst trap.
Yeah.
If I just stand there in the most musculous like Superman pose, it's like, this is the fucking muscle I have right now.
Yeah.
So like, I think you just have to be conscious of that, whatever side of the coin that you are on. But I think it has way more, like, I'm gonna not get 30 fucking emojis from the V-line because I'm a male and women aren't notoriously as creepy as men. So, but I think that plays true across everywhere. It's just like, is it impressive? Are you trying to be impressive, or are you trying to be hot? I think that makes a really big difference.
Yeah.
Profile pictures are really big part of it. Your pin posts will be a really big part of it. I think language, like you said, even using, I would be curious, like, words that men don't use. So
Yeah.
you mentioned like ass and moving away from that.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, oh, did you move to dumpy? Because like, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's because you respect women.
Yeah, but it feels weird.
Yeah.
And even like baddie, I'm like, you're fucking 36. When you're saying baddie for, stop it. Like, I use it ironically on the podcast. That's it.
I don't think a man has. Oh, no. I think the one that makes me the most sick, and you'll never see me write it, and you know I'm averse to it, muscle mummy.
So and that was the other one I was going to say.
I don't use muscle mummy.
Yeah.
I'll call women, if I'm being the thirsty guy on my friends or people in the industry's photos, it's mammy.
Yeah.
I'll call them mammy, but like,
I think a dude would go with muscle mummy.
Yes,
So
they do.
That's in the ass category of like, don't use that. But
Yeah.
I think if you were like dumpy, jacked, whatever,
Yeah.
in that kind of area, like, guys, I don't think that's a common.
I think fatty is an FPHATTY. Fatty is one that I've definitely used because you're just like, what? Yeah, it's like I would only use that with my girlfriends. A guy has never.
I don't think you send it at like with a bunch of dudes.
I
at
don't
a
find that
bar
in my requests.
And a bunch of guys being like, oh, she's got a fatty. It's like, look at her ass.
Yeah, it's and I think
Yeah.
that was probably a subconscious thing as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's just it. I always had this perception that like I didn't want to come across as sounding like a bimbo. And this was like a big thing that we initially like had spoken about when I was overcoming my public image and how I was showing up. Until I realized how much words matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, my God, you do need to speak to that. And those little things do add up. And it doesn't mean you have to go through your content now and hyperanalyze every single thing. But when I'm writing a sentence, it's like, would I send this to, and I put like, you know, your ideal client, like think of one of your clients. Would I send this to her, or is this in my Instagram DMs?
Yeah.
It's like my quick little easy.
Yeah.
Would a man send that after a fire emoji?
Yeah.
Or would I say that to my girls?
Yeah.
Reading the transcripts of your own check-ins is also pretty cool as well, because when you and I spoke about what I call the collective of women, and it's gals,
Yeah.
I went through and read a few of my check-in transcripts just to be like, how do I greet them? What do I write? Angel and like gals, when they're the two that I use all the time.
I call all my girls dude.
Hell yeah.
So, what are the stats? I'm going to say them in the intro because we've left it till the very end. But what is your engagement percentages at the moment?
So my current overall profile audience details, gender is 16.3% men, 83.7% female engagement.
Yeah, it's mad.
And of the last, I just took a screenshot of my last 24 hours of follows, and the ones that I can fit in the screen, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 only show on the screen.
Just flex them up. 10 follows in 24 hours.
There's more, but 10, and of that 10, 7 qualified for a follow back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I don't follow back. Like if 7, were females that I followed back and DM'd.
Yeah, and even like the ones in there I followed all 3 of them and had conversations with all 3 of them. So they've come from the Learn Pod.
Yeah, they've come from the Learn
Yeah.
Pod. It was like a CrossFit gym. It was like
Yeah.
a male coach, like stuff like that where it's like, yeah, cool. I can see how you found me.
Yeah. They're all podcast listeners.
Correct.
All 3 of them, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, how much we got left? Is that 11?
Yeah.
Oh, sick, heaps of time. So the last, I want to focus primarily on the last 6 weeks.
Yes.
Because our data's a little sparse before that.
Yeah.
Life be lifing.
Yes.
Stopped lifing.
Yes.
Gave us a little bit of time to breathe.
Yeah.
What did you change 12 weeks ago to then go and do 6 sales in 6 weeks?
I followed a campaign for posting. Made sure that there was a minimum standard of things that I could execute.
So here's what I think is important. So I have an inquiry overnight that I did an audit for this morning.
Yeah.
Just like a voice message, 4 minutes. This is
Yeah.
what I can see in your account.
Yeah.
Things are slow. They're stale. I'm not getting any leads. I'm not picking up any clients. She's posting from what I could see every second day.
Yeah.
So she's posting enough.
Mhm.
But crickets.
Yeah.
You didn't disappear.
No.
And I think it's really important to put that out there and say, like, just posting right now isn't enough. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's just not right now.
No.
So you were posting.
Yes.
It just wasn't to a standard. What was the standard that shifted for then that to be like, okay, now it's actually converting?
So if I I would still be posting clients and things like that as well. So if you are posting your clients, it's sharing a journey and an explanation.
Yep.
If you are posting your own training, I think people want nuance, people want explanations, people want that stuff. So posting your training session with no other context isn't gonna get that. People want to know the how of things.
Yep.
So I think that by showing up when my life was in the thick of it, it was the bare minimum, make sure I don't get chewed up and spat out by the algorithm and don't disappear. I think, let me just open up my Instagram and look at the last few. The things that have made the difference the most, and crazy, Ben's going to laugh when I say this stuff too. Things like better tiles on my cover photos on my reels and shit like that. So
we did a bit of a brand audit, hey.
Yeah, so if I look at my Instagram as it stands right now, so it seems like the whole center different on a laptop.
Yeah.
But the whole center is constant client results. So you click on my page, there is training, there is groups of girls, but less of, because we moved away from, I was pretty much only community, and you're like, I need you to share your brain a little bit more. And and then it's clients.
Don't forget you're actually smart.
Yeah, the sentence that rocked me. Yeah, not just showing the who you are, but showing the how you do it. I think that was the how is probably the biggest shift. Explaining, giving people answers in my content. If I had to summarize it without going into the details, yes, we do top of funnel.
Yeah.
My top of funnel is very specific. So the one from 2 days ago was, has your man called you jacked and pretty today, or do I need to? Let me know.
Yeah.
So language, speaking specifically to that person only. The client results, explaining what the result was, how we got there, how they're feeling. It's a big one. How my clients are feeling as well. That's been a big thing for me as well. Being deliberate and relentless in the showing up of that, I think. Would you add? I
would add that you have sent
oh yeah,
on average 16, 32, 50, 60, roughly 70 DMs.
Yes. And that's
in that time.
That's not a story reply either. That's not just random engagement. That is 70 pre-qualified leads.
Yeah, mostly I assume from new follows. We're
Yes.
averaging about 13 new followers a week
Yes.
organically. And that's the other thing, guys, is this is a sale a week organic.
Yes.
No paid ads yet. So I think we had the conversation where we're like, you sell the idea of being in your circle incredibly well. From the outside looking in, like, I can see why lots of women would want to be a part of that group. What we weren't doing is being like, and like I just said, actually, I'm also really good at my job.
Yes.
And I'm actually quite smart. And I've actually got a decade of experience. And I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So leaning into that, I think saw almost instantly make a difference. Just little things like, here's my exercise, but this is why I did it. And
Yeah.
people will just like bang instantly.
Yeah.
Because you forget what you know.
Yeah, I think that was like the big one for me. Ben said, like, people don't know how smart you are. And I think this is the thing, like, the way that I was posting always used to work.
Yeah.
It always worked. Until it didn't. Until it was like, okay, why am I scratching my head at why these things aren't happening anymore? As soon as my content changed, the link in bio clicks changed and all of that. But then there were so many more pre-qualified leads following me. It all came together. I couldn't have one without the other.
So I just quickly want to go in on that. So
Yeah.
it was working and then it stopped.
Yes.
So there is generally two types of accounts if you're not growing at the rate that you want to. A, which was Jason and I for a long period of time, even with our learn content. Really, really good information-based content. Can tell you smart shit all the time. But then you used to even say it all the time, like, we don't see you. Like, there's no, like, the personality isn't in it, the vibe isn't in it. So I'm really good at what we would generally say is like middle of funnel type content. Great for nurturing, great for authority, great for like building awareness and all that type of stuff. Worked for us for, when did I go online full time? 2019 till 6 months ago. And then it just stopped.
Empty personality, people didn't know. And I was too far on the other end of the spectrum.
And that's the second person it's you based, it's aspiration based, it's I like this person, I like the vibe, I like buying a vibe is a real thing. We've been talking a lot about the term, and I think actually Marnus gave it to me, but to be honest, it's fucking great, is the precision economy. Yeah. So we spoke about spending hasn't gone down, confidence in the market has, spending has not. So people are more precise with what they're willing to spend money on. So it's not good enough to buy a vibe. And I don't care if you're smart if I don't like you. I need both. So they're not willing to opt in, reach out, DM, do the lead thing unless they have both. So interesting. I had a couple of, while I was doing the builds for the courses, I went to sleep on my spoken stories and I had a look at the data and I was like, we had no inbound leads.
Yeah.
None. Because that's my personality thing for once a week, I'll be like, I'm fucking so excited about this. And then I'm gone. I'm going to build it.
Yeah.
And then I came back and then I've finished it.
Now
on the stories every day. I really like this. I really like this. Like DMs are up again. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. Like the personality was missing again.
Yeah.
So you have to have both. And also, it's completely normal if you're sitting there being like, but this used to work.
Oh, 100%. I think if you're wondering why your inbound inquiries are down, I would highly encourage you to think about the last time you sent an outbound one.
Yeah, that's a great fucking point.
Clip that. Because that was me for a really long time. And when you are posting, because I know that a lot of people will be in my position as well, where you're like, I'm scared of what people will think when I don't post this and blah, 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 and just like changing that shift in perspective. But when you're in a position where your social media is very specifically about your business, So people click on your profile, they know you are a business. Check. So making sure you've got that. Every week when Ben and I jump on our call, and he does it with everyone, I just know personally from my experience, he'll look at my Instagram and be like, do you look like a business? And you jump on my profile, you know that I'm a business. I'm confident in that. If people are following me, they are not following me for any other reason other than, unless you know them personally or, just a social connection. They're following you because they're following your business.
So I just want to clarify, because I think people will take the word business as this like polished, quote unquote, professional vibe. It doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to. And even like when we did the branding audit with Jess, I was like, I don't want to take, it's like Jess's feed is almost chaotic, but it's not, and it's purposeful, but we need the same font, the same colors, the same branding. Shout out to Sandra, because it's your page that I use as an example all the time. It's fucking brilliant.
Yes.
Is it Sculpt by Sandra? Is that her?
Yes.
So I'll give her a shout out because it's excellent. The balance of
Just make sure.
her brand, her colors, her Instagram native content, Canva based content. It's not like you went onto a fucking accountant and it's just letterhead shit. Like, you guys don't want that. The audit I did this morning, I was like, the bio was actually kind of good. I was like, if you didn't have that written in your bio, I have no idea who you work with.
Yeah.
So the determining factor, and like, instead of like the noise that's in my head, yours is, and do I look like a business? Mine is, do I know who you work with?
Yeah.
In 6 slides. That it's like absolute number one critical thing.
Yeah. So yeah, people are, if they're following you, they're finding you, they're going on your profile, they're aware that what you do for a job, they know who you work with. If they are one of those people and they follow you because they resonate with what you post, which is why we post, I lost the fear of DMing those people.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm posting for you. You follow for a reason.
Yeah.
And oh my God, do I get left on scene? Yeah, sometimes I do get left on scene. But more often than not, it's an engaging conversation, because when you are speaking to that person, they want to talk to you too.
We had one of our coaches yesterday be like, I get left on scene all the time. And I'm like, for all the guys that are still listening, which is probably not a lot, but maybe you are because you're interested, response rates of 20% for men is normal.
Yeah.
And like, we've literally just launched, hopefully you guys are seeing our ads, Secret Squirrel. We have launched that because the ratio of selling using a primary DM strategy is like 70-30 women to female, and we're 2 dudes.
Yep.
Because guys just don't want to fucking talk in the DMs. They want logic and outcome all the time. Still message them, and like, dudes will like give you 2-word answers, and then 2 weeks later be like, hey, can we do a call?
Yeah.
You're like, I thought you hated me, but sure.
Women are much more forthcoming. Like, these are my problems. Can you solve my problems? Whereas men tend to be that little bit more apprehensive of like, hey, brother, I need help. Like, they won't say that.
And the initial thing's like, no, fuck you, ego. And then it's kind of like, what are you doing over there?
Hey, I kind of like what you said when you said that thing a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's really interesting to watch that dynamic. I can't remember what I was talking about before I went there. Oh, Mads asking, get left on scene a lot.
Yes.
So 20 to 40% is a normal range of responses. So just like have that in the back of your head.
Yeah.
That maybe 8 out of 10 people are going to ignore you.
Yeah.
And I put in the chat. So 2 weeks ago, we'd had a dry couple of weeks. I doubled up on 30 people that I'd already messaged with either like 1 or 2 replies or 0. Mostly 0. Booked 5 appointments in a week just from hitting it again and being willing to be like, yeah, I'm going to look like that. I wasn't pushy. I wasn't salesy. Just like, hey, how are you enjoying the content?
Yeah.
And that was it. And landed 4 sales out of 5 appointments. Like, it's crazy. It's so easy.
If you're plug, simple. But if you're really struggling with how to strike up the conversation, like, we've given some good tips here.
Yeah.
But Ben like created a resource.
DM me, I'll send it to you.
yeah, like DM, get it, because it can help break it down in your brain. Like we've got like all the different situations. I was literally in it yesterday. All the different types of situations. So like how they followed you, where you got them from, like all the different sources of the leads that you can DM and different ways to engage with them and interact with them to get the best possible outcome. And it works. It works.
So take homes, put effort and deliberate action into your content, show up on purpose. Just posting isn't enough, and you need to have a balance of help and aspiration and personality right now. And 2, if you're a female coach and you're experiencing lots of male attention through your feed, so is almost every other female coach. It's normal, but there are things that you can do to change.
Impressive before hot, beauty and brains.
Yeah.
Combine the both.
Yeah, 100%. If you got some value out of this episode, please like, comment, subscribe, do something. But what I really want you to do is go to stcfit.com, go to Standout PT, the lead magnet in there, and you can book a call with me. Now, in these calls, it's not just a sales call. I have to earn my right to sell to you. And to do that, I'm going to take the biggest problem in your business and I'm going to solve it in front of you inside that call. If you think I've done a good enough job, then I will talk to you about how Standout PT works and how our coaching works, and how you might want to move forwards with us. If I don't do a good enough job, well, you got a free business coaching session out of it. So jump on, do that. That's the end of the episode. Thank you, Jess, for filling in.
Thank you.
Excellent guest / host. Nailed it. And we'll see you next week.